Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having part 5 of the Chaos Demon campaign in Warhammer 3 Total War. And I think today our goal is to at least advance against Kislev. And let's see how we will proceed there. So, it has been a couple of days since the last episode, but I think the situation will come back quite quickly. So our target here is at least the hell pit and then the settlements close to our border, and of course we need to defend against at least some of the Empire factions, and actually the Empire managed to capture this area and we will try to recapture it next turn. Okay. It seems Fort Ostrosk is under attack. Valiant defeat, I think, could be turned into Pyrrhic victory. And you are of course welcome to comment and give tips and so on in the chat. I think we will try to get those AoE effect towers and then form our ranks so that those towers can be used up to maximum efficiency. I think at least some streamers have gotten access to Immortal Empires already, and for what I have seen, it looks pretty good, so I'm pretty excited about when it's released, I guess in 10 days, for everyone to play. So let's try to finish this campaign before the Immortal Empires is released. And I guess we will test that also. I think it might be possible to take out the enemy heroes. So let's send out a hunting squad against them. And then we need to decide where to put our main defenses. I guess this is a good place. So at least one tower here, and maybe we will utilize this place here as well. So basically that means that we need to put some troops to guard the places here. And let's hope that the enemy is unable to come too quickly to us. So first tower can be constructed at 1400 points, and second as well. And of course let's see how this is better, the ultimate tower. It has quite a bit more damage, same reload time, And same explosive damage. Okay, I think we will try to construct that. And it seems the enemy is starting strongly. Time for us to use our own spells. How long will it take until the enemy reinforcements are arriving? I think a spell here could be beneficial. And at this pace, I think... Okay, enemy reinforcements are entering the battle. I thought that we might be able to beat the enemies before the reinforcements arrive, but apparently that's not possible. But at least 2 enemy heroes are down, and it's time to begin the tower construction. And I guess this will be the place for the first tower. What kind of units they do have? Ice guards, Kossars, some light war sleds. And I guess this will be the next tower we will construct. And the balance of power actually isn't looking too good. Maybe we could disrupt some of the enemies with a summoned unit here. Well, at least they started to shoot. And actually it seems the whole army is moving to engage these. But at least they are buying us time to construct some additional defenses. And of course the enemies are wasting their ammunition. I doubt that it will matter too much, but at least it's something. Okay. They fell quite fast. Our first defensive tower is ready. We will soon be able to start construction of the second one. And let's see, I guess we could get one additional tower here. So that shall be the third one we will build. And let's try to buy some more time. Okay, seems Ice Guard is moving to engage, and some of the other enemy units as well. And it seems we have slowed down once again the whole enemy army. That's good. And soon the construction can begin with this second tower. I guess actually our main defensive line should be near this supply location. Because the enemy army, or rather our towers, two of them are connected to this location and only one to this key building. Miners, aren't those dwarven infantry? Yes, they seem to be. So have they recruited those through outposts? I guess they have. I guess we won't be running out of these Chaos Furies, so should we actually try to make some kind of dive against the Kossars here? Maybe we could be able to do some damage. Let's see. Let's pick the closest unit. And it seems the enemy is using some spells against us. So that should also be beneficial. And actually the Kossars here are taking some damage. So maybe we will continue this kind of tactics whenever the Chaos Furies are available. Of course, one of the questions is, should we try to construct some additional towers? For example, here. But I think we will make the towers we are able to defend best first. And it seems our first tower is ready to start shooting. Let's start construction here. And then let's summon some Chaos Furies. Okay. And these Kossars here are our primary targets. So apparently we can check the spells here. It seems the Chaos Furies have once again been taken down. Let's hope that our towers can hit the enemies rather well. And let's also hope that there won't be too much friendly fire. And even though if we were to lose the battle here, I think the enemy casualties will be quite high. And once again, this Kossar unit is lagging behind, so it will make a fine target for these Chaos Furies. And of course, if we are able to destroy the unit or get it to rout, that would be just excellent. And it seems we need to start attacking the reinforcing army here. And I guess we will begin construction of additional tower here. And let's see how our Chaos Furies are doing. At least that Kossar unit should go down pretty soon. Okay. It almost lasted long enough. And now those war sleds are becoming problematic. Let's try to take them down, and of course we will need some additional defenses here as well. And some more Chaos Furies. I guess they could try to help defending the tower here. And at the very least, the enemy is not able to take the city without a fight. Maybe we could construct additional towers somewhere. Let's see. Of course, our number of supply locations is getting rather limited, so that might actually not be a possibility, but let's send that guy hunting the weakened enemy units, and let's try to take down the enemy hero. You should be firing there. And I think we will engage the enemy miners there. And with these units as well. Okay, let's actually leave these to guard the area. And let's... Actually, it's the enemy's main hero. I guess a loss of Tsarina could hit them hard. Okay, one of our towers has been knocked out, it seems. And let's move to engage those enemies there. $19 hit points. 6. Let's finish her with a spell. And that should be a decent blow against the enemy. And the balance of power seemed to be shifting to our favor at least a bit. And the quarrelers are starting to take some beating as well. So let the Chaos Furies to chase them, and then let's move against the enemies on that direction. But actually let's leave a couple of guys behind, just in case. And we have 2 additional units of Chaos Furies. I think the first one can engage the Kossars there. And it seems the majority of enemies are already fleeing. So basically it's only this unit, because I don't think this Kossar unit will survive against the Chaos Furies. And we have a victory. Excellent. And I guess we can end the battle. A Pyrrhic victory is always an improvement for glorious defeat or valiant defeat or whatever it was. And let's hope that the enemy doesn't bring another army here anytime soon, though, so that the casualties can be replenished. And I guess so we have reached maximum in some areas of the glory, so let's focus on those areas we can still improve. Okay. And let's hope that Erengrad will stay strong. Okay, new achievement, big nobility. And there are no rifts nearby, so I guess this army could stay put here. And I guess Choisenk was the city or fort we captured. And I guess garrison improvement is in order. Because they are border regions, and of course it produces some additional money as well. And I guess this army could move against Tushyka. And then we need to see if we want to invade the Helpit. We have some allies nearby also. And I think pretty soon we can start to plan the invasion in the or traveling to the Chaos realms. We don't want to be dragged to that war. I guess someone died. And it seems Ostland Empire, or Ostland Army rather, is moving nearby. But I guess this city will fall to us. We will lose one unit, but it's okay.
Do not close the pleasure hives. Those who serve the chase.
And let's see if we could recruit some nice units. maybe these guys will be a nice addition, even though they cost quite a lot. I guess we will build defensive structures here, and Volgasgrad should be one of our next targets.
Such insights to tempt you. Dance on.
I guess this army actually could recruit some additional troops pretty soon. I guess we will take this final transmutation. And let's see about our main army. It will be, I think, ready to move next turn. And actually I think we should plan a bit where to strike. So this Bosenfels is quite near. I don't know where Wolfenburg and Wurzen, but this could at least somewhat improve our position here, or at least make it slower for the enemy to invade into our main area. And of course Prague and Kislev itself should be captured soon. So maybe on our way towards Volgasgrad we will try to take Bosenfels for us. Okay, hi Titan, thanks for the comment. Welcome aboard. And I think we have a turn here. So actually, you who are watching this can comment on the chat, should I try to engage or try to conquer Bosenfels and the neighboring Ostland regions, or should I focus on Kislev mainly? So the main army gets some experience, it seems, and I guess we can take some more training skills for both of these. And then I guess we will try to take that Bosenfels here, because we will stay on our own territory for the end of this turn. And let's hope Fort Ostrosk is up to the task of defending. I guess it will be.
An ice witch bows to no one.
And actually this hero could threaten Volgasgrad already. So let's try to take it. Close victory is a victory nonetheless. And this province is secured. And let's try to get some additional garrison plus resources. Of course now these guys may be up to some troubles, but I think we should be able to handle them.
You want me. Sacred executioner.
And we can have a commandment. Maybe actually this could be beneficial at this point, especially the ability to hinder enemy movement. And let's take the final transmutation to the next level. And okay, he has a possibility for another skill point, and I think Arcane Conduit is the best choice there. Let's see what our northern neighbors are doing.
You fight on the side of true power.
We don't want to get dragged into that war either. And there seems to be an ambush nearby. Exalted of Change. Okay, I guess we will accept the change. And let's see. So let's take these. At least the Road Marcher. And I guess we will try to increase at least some spells. Or rather, let's make the guy here a spellcaster most of all. And Joysenk can have some new buildings. And Volgasgrad as well. Excellent. I would like that city to grow rather soon so that we could build some new defenses. But I think it's time to take the fight to the Empire. Some casualties, I think they are acceptable. And then of course we will need to gain reinforcements. And maybe we should try to get some fighting abilities for this lord, if it's actually possible. I guess it's not. So let's continue to boost these skills. And I guess lookouts will be our choice. And let's see if we have some. Okay, no regiments of renown available, but maybe a feral mammoth could be a nice addition. And let's see about our main army, or at least one of the main armies. I guess it can head to Doomkeep. And maybe we could recruit some new units here For example, those Heartseekers might be a nice addition. So we are ready for the next set of rifts. And here I doubt that we want to advance against Prague or Kislev for that matter before we have two armies in the same area. Of course, Wurzen here could be taken, and Wolfenburg as well. And of course there is this Helpit that's kind of on our back at the moment, so we need to take care of that as well. And let's hope the next Ursun's roar will come rather quickly, so we can get into the Chaos realms. And in one turn this army will move, or rather let's see the garrisons. Maybe... Okay, we need to wait one more turn. But then this army will move against, I guess, Wurzen. And here, next turn we will move against Wolfenburg. And let's check the diplomacy quickly. So, apparently nothing available at the moment. So let's get moving towards Wurzen, and I guess we will boldly, or then not so boldly, move in our own area. And let's take a couple of extra steps, so hopefully next turn we will be able to reach that city. And let's begin the siege here. And can we construct something? So I guess it will take quite a bit for this city to grow. But I think that taking the fight again to the area of Ostland will help us secure our southwestern border here. So even if other Empire factions or Ostland decides to attack us, they should have some difficulties in entering our heartland. Pyrrhic victory. So the settlement has walls. And because of that, we are going to need some siege equipment. And where is the Ostland army moving at the moment? So it would be a victory now. We would lose these blue horrors of Tzeentch, which are not that good, but I think, and of course we could try to manually do the battle, but let's wait for one more turn and finish the siege after that. I guess the auto-resolve should be somewhat more beneficial for us. Okay, it seems the Kislev gained some strength. Unfortunately, for the moment, we are not in very good position to assault them. But at least this city is falling. We have some additional defenses, and let's construct some more. And let's see if Wolfenburg is ready to fall. Let's see if there is some enemy army coming to rescue. So Talabek land from the Empire is close by and can actually reinforce next turn, so I think we will take the battle right away. And this province is ours, and I guess we will try to get some movement penalties for the enemy. And then let's improve the garrisons. And then we can have some skill points here. And locus of change. Or locus of conjuration. And then locus of transmogrification. I think we will take this locus of conjuration. And here we can have other locuses. Let's take locus of grace. And this guy can have some additional skills as well. Let's take those. And here let's see if we could recruit some decent units. Let's take a couple of artillery pieces. And one gore beast chariot. Unless we can recruit a bit faster from the global pool. And here let's see. I guess this is the most expensive unit. Or rather this one. Let's take it. And let's see if we can construct something somewhere. I guess not. So it will be a turn. And once again, they want us to join a war. And saber skin. I guess we will enter the war on the side of allies. They are quite far away from us. So basically this is a symbolic gesture. And here is the Ostland's army. I don't think it will be able to cause us too much difficulties. But it would be nice that we could get rid of it. So the army from Wolfenburg can start moving after this Daemonic Lurkers is finished. I think then the garrisons have replenished also decently enough. And I think the same goes for Wurzen. We need to wait for a couple of more turns. Of course, here Behafen would be within our grasp. So, let's keep at least the option open to capture it. And here, I guess, where is this Zoishenk? I guess it can use some upgrades and some of the buildings here as well. And let's generate some additional money as well. And we have a turn. No, we don't want to join a war. And flaming scribes. Okay. Let's enter the battle there. Nice. And it seems we have the maximum of all the glory categories. So I guess that means that we have... Okay, Ostland has been destroyed. And Ursun shall roar soon, so this army should be ready. And it seems we might actually be able to ambush the army here. Let's try it out. Okay, they have quite experienced units, but I think a Berwick victory here will be okay. And let's see, I guess evasion is nice. And earthing and magical reserves as well. And next turn we should try to get some new units. And I guess it will take one more turn, yes, until we will move out. Soul Grinder. Exalted Seeker, Chariot, Keeper of Secrets. I guess we will take or start construction of one of those. And Dush-Hyka is under attack. Close defeat. I guess we can at least cause some more damage to the enemy. And possibly turn this into a Pyrrhic victory. Of course, the enemy has the main hero once again here, so it's going to be somewhat difficult. But if the towers will do decent damage, I don't think that's completely impossible. Defensive devices in the pocket area there, I think will be most beneficial. So a tower here at some point, and then another one here as the first construction, and I guess the final one here will be our plan. We have some Chaos Warriors. And some Forsaken. And apparently some missile units. Let's see if they could be able to shoot from up there. I guess they will. And I guess the hero will be here also. And since the enemy has limited options to attack, or from which avenue to attack, I think one unit here, supported by some shooters, will be nice. And then I guess a couple of units could defend this area with support of these. And I guess Nurglings can be a reserve here if the enemy decides to fly something over. And then we have some Forsaken units which can act as a reserve here. And I think we can start the battle. And I guess this will be the first defensive construct. Then, okay, some enemies are attacking from behind. Longbeards, Heartblades, Tsar's Guard. The situation on this side just got somewhat more complicated. Of course, when the enemy has divided their strength, I think the summoned Chaos Furies can be more efficient against a smaller enemy army. And I don't think we can afford to wait for the best tower options. So let's begin a construction here already. And let's see what kind of units we have here and summon the first Chaos Fury unit. And I guess it will need to attack the Ice Guard. And it seems the enemies have chosen this route to advance. So maybe a small tower here could give us the edge we need to win the battle there. And it seems the enemy is casting some spells already here. Our turn. I guess that's a good place for that spell. And if we could take down that Frost Maiden, that would be quite beneficial. I guess these guys can go to challenge the Longbeards. And I think we need to pull at least some of the reserves to fight. Of course, the clump that the enemies are in here will provide some nice opportunities for spells. And maybe we should bring in some additional troops here as well to help in the battle. Maybe some Chaos Furies will be able to help there. Okay, apparently we are losing the area there. Maybe this could be a good place for the spell. And let's bring in our reserves to fight as well. And I guess we have enough to construct a new tower. At least it should get a couple of shots off. The situation isn't looking that good at the moment. Let's summon some Furies. Maybe they will help to ease off some of the pressure. Unfortunately, it seems the battle will be lost. Well, if nothing else, the enemies at least suffered some casualties in the battle. But it seems we need to send some army to retake the city. I think at least one of the our offensive armies are somewhere nearby, so they should be able to retake the city. Provided, of course, the enemy decides to capture it instead of sacking it. If I didn't see incorrectly, sacking was enough for them. So with some repairs, yeah, we should be able to get the city back up and running. Okay, the garrisons here are in pretty good shape. I think the army here can start to move against Kislev's heartland. And here, of course, are we at war against Ostmark. Maybe we will. I guess we are at war. So let's not pass the opportunity to gain a nice stronghold here. We could actually gain a victory right away. Let's take that. And then let's take this Plague of Rust here. And this needs to be repaired. And maybe some more income generated. At least if we need to fight against this army in Volgasgrad, our defenses should be somewhat better there. And of course we have this hero here, which will require some new troops. Let's actually wait a bit so that this Cathedral of Pain will finish. And I think after that we could get some nice new troops for the army. Sounds good. And of course I could have negotiated a bit more gold or equivalent of it, but that's what you get for being hasty. Let's make sure that these guys don't get ambushed. And then it's time to start moving against Kislev. I guess Wurtsen could use some upgrades. And Dushyka as well. And we have a turn. So what about you, viewers? Are you excited about the Immortal Empires? That's going to be released pretty soon. At least I'm pretty excited about it. I yesterday saw some of the Total War streamers to play it, and it's look pretty okay, at least. So one more turn. And I guess we can move out right away. Let's generate some more money and then improve defenses here. And I think we have a turn here, and maybe next turn we will begin the siege of Kislev. Okay, we will enter the war here. And it seems we have a host of rifts here. Maybe we should have selected the raiding stance. Apparently we could be able to beat the enemy right away. Let's see if there are some enemy armies nearby. In Prague there is. Maybe we will construct some siege equipment. Of course we will take some attrition losses at the same time. So maybe, of course it would be nice to take Kislev in manual battle. So maybe we will construct something and then next turn take on the enemies. Okay, so only our faction leader can enter the Chaos realm, so I guess we will be closing these rifts nearby here. And we have additional rift there. It will be our next target. We have a rift here. Let's make actually towards it first. And then of course in this area there are quite a few rifts as well. Let's improve the defensive measures there and the garrison as well. And okay, some unassigned skill points. And we have a turn, and hopefully next turn Kislev will be ours. Okay, that's nice. Nice economic boost to our army. Pyrrhic victory. And auto-resolve would give us rather small number of casualties. Let's save just in case. And then take the battle to the enemy. So there are basically 3 possible avenues for attack, and since our reinforcements are coming this way, it might be wise to attack from the west side of Kislev. And I guess we have 2 siege towers and then some siege weapons as well. So they could be quite beneficial if we can summon some flyers, and of course the reinforcing units army will have some flyers. They can stab the enemy into the back, at least some of the weaker units. And of course our main hero is able to fly as well. So let's see. Of course the number and positioning of the towers does affect our plan as well. I guess we will strike from here, and the cannons are tasked to knock out the tower there. Knights of Immolation. Okay, they are flying cavalry. Nice. And actually most of our heroes are flying. And then we have these Beast of Nurgle. So okay. That fort tower seems to be in pretty good shape, but I think that will change pretty soon. And it seems the amount of ammo the artillery units have is quite limited actually. But at least one of the towers should go down now. And let's see if we can knock down the gate as well. And let's see if there is some lone enemy unit which the Chaos Furies could hit hard enough. Well, I guess it's not this unit, but they will hit it nonetheless. And let's see if we can support somehow the units going to fight in the walls. Apparently I was a bit too hasty, but maybe this time it will work a bit better. And let's send the main hero to the battle as well. And I guess these guys could join us here. And then the flying cavalry is welcome to join the battle as well. And let's see about the reinforcing army. So maybe we could find some weak enemy units here in behind. And I guess these guys could attack the gates. If nothing else, I think the attack from this side will at least draw some enemy attention. Okay, so we have a snow leopard coming to engage us. guess this guy should get away from there. Otherwise he will take too much beating. Let's attack the Ice Guard unit there. And it seems the gates here are taking some beating. And now it's time for you to withdraw. And I guess the Flying Knights could charge the miners there. And the gates are open here. It's nice that the enemies are clumped up here in the gate in such a nice way. So I think these AoE spells will do some decent damage here. Okay, let's try to take down the arrow tower with those guys. I don't think we want to lose this unit, so it's time to withdraw a bit. And it seems a second front has been opened here. Let's take that supply location there. Okay. Time for you guys to withdraw. And I guess these enemies here should start breaking pretty soon. And then we can push a bit further. And actually, maybe some spells would be beneficial in here as well. At least this against the enemy hero. So the battle here seems to be going okay. So let's try to take that supply location there. And we need to deal with the units there. And I guess we can end the battle, but did we actually just lose one of our heroes? Pyrrhic victory. Actually we did. So that didn't take too long from the enemies. I think we need to hire a new one. But overall that's more than a bit unfortunate. And it seems we have a new achievement, Professional Tactician. Okay. We can get some Minotaurs of Khorne and Chaos Warriors as well. And I guess we will improve the defenses here as well. And the city itself is in pretty good shape. Maybe I should dedicate these to Nurgle because our skills are mostly for Nurgle. Fortunately, we can get immortality for this champion. I guess these feral mammoths are pretty good. And then exalted plague bearers, forsaken. Let's take some of these minotaurs to test them out. And I guess this unit will recruit next turn, and we will head towards that Nurgle Rift soon. Let's increase garrison here. And this hero will move to close that rift. Let's construct outpost here, and let's see if we have some new diplomatic options available. Okay, that military alliance looks good. And these could become our vassals. Did he say Mordor? I'm not certain. And let's see if we can actually hire a hero. Let's take that hero for us, and then I guess we will recruit one unit of Minotaurs less, get the hero to join the army, and these can recruit the unit of Minotaurs instead, and we have a turn. Let's not join the war there. Okay. So let's try to recruit a new. And hopefully he can join the army there. And let's take some additional Minotaurs. And I guess if the hero can join us, then next turn we will move to the rift. And we have a turn. might actually be the case that the hero is available for us. So, you can join the army. And maybe, I think we are ready to enter. And let's enter the Blood God's domain.
The realm of chaos, a place unbound. The constraints of the mortal dimensions have no effect here. Only the whims of the dark gods matter. Yet there are places where no ruinous power claims influence. In the Forge of Souls, Bellicor lurks, and Ursun dies. Until we have the 4 Demon Prince souls, it will remain out of reach. The Blood God's domain. Upon its blood-strewn ground, armies of demons clash in gladiatorial contests of unending slaughter. Battle through this cauldron of war and reach the Brass Citadel. There you will find the Gatekeeper, the favored Demon Prince of Khorne. Kill him to claim his soul.
Okay.
You looked at me with eyes of hatred and rage, and know the fury is mine.
Okay.
Supreme Champion. Eve only God.
Let's see how we will fare. But I think that we'll have to wait for the next time. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will help a great deal. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames.